Okay, today is August 14th, and today is our first trading session back. It's a Friday, so we took it easy. And here, let's go over the trades. So, from a daily perspective, you can see how we've actually gotten over this zone here, and we broke above. So, bullish momentum is in power, and we are hoping to eventually mirror this candle. Now, going down to a lower time frame. I entered on during the New York session, and so that was during this 5 a.m. candle, 4-hour candle. So as you can see, what I was looking at here is to the left. It's already come up above this area, and it broke it again. It came to this area again. This is an area of contention from June, and so we're back at that area again, and we actually did break up and came back down. So essentially I was looking for a retest of this area, so we will go down to the 1 hour and now see how I actually took the trade. Okay, so on the 1 hour I had very specific lines drawn up and our zones marked out rather. So this was a key zone here, which it never really broke, but for simplicity's sake, when I woke up and actually saw where price went to, by the time I was on, I traded at work today, so I did move the zone a bit lower, as it is kind of a fake up down in this area. So price came down during Asian, and then during London, it did a nice rejection on 3 a.m., 4 and 5 a.m. And actually, I would have taken the 6 a.m. candle up if I had been on and not going to work and just getting on the charts. So now we can see, if you go down to the 30-minute, that my idea was that as long as we stayed above this area, we were good to at least come to this area. And then our next zone, of course, is to break this. And as you can see where it did go, is to tap up. Potentially, I thought it could go higher, maybe 140 to 100, the PPL area, but I don't think GJ wanted to do that because it was a Friday and there was retail sales. So staying on the 30-minute here, I did enter on 7:30, and I entered hoping that it would break, as it was breaking high, that it would continue up, which it didn't. So it ended take me out for, I entered two positions here, two positions at, so it's a risk entry because it is at the resistance, but we entered two positions, long at 8.1. Stops were, I believe, at 661 or 660 rather, and the TP, initial TP, was about for 33, I think, pips or so, for about a 2-to-1 risk to reward, which I thought was pretty solid. So let's put this to the side for now, just so we have an idea. Yeah, so one got stopped out because one was a bit higher stop loss, I think at 7.1. I didn't want to risk as much pips on that one. So we had a 12 pip loss. 12 pip loss. Then that was the first thing that happened. Next, if we go down to the 15 just to see it slightly more clear, then what happened was this 8 o'clock faked down, and after I saw this, I was actually ready to enter a buy down here at 6 or 700 as well, but I actually wasn't on the chart. I think I said I am at work, so I didn't actually end up taking that trade. And once it came back up, when I saw it at 7.7, if you go down to the 5, what really confirmed the buy bias was the rejections here at 8.10, and so I entered actually on this candle 8.15 at 7.7, and we rode it up to both exits. So we'll go back up to the 30. So I exited both positions for the real risk reward of 9.5. And I did move stop after this candle, this 8 a.m. 30-minute candle. So I did move it to, I believe, 7-1, so it was almost a 1-to-1 in the end, risk reward. So we ended up with 2 positions at 139.810. One was a 12 pip loss, one was about a 12 pip win, and one position at 139.770, and that was a 15 pip win. So that's my trading results for the day, and ended with a, I believe, 11 pip win or so. Oh no, sorry, it would be 15 pips total for 11% today. What could I have done better? I think waited for a better retest down lower before entering, and waiting for it to actually break the high on the 30 or 15 minute candle, but then the entry would have been way too high, I think. So I think after this 8:15, we could have actually taken the buys more confidently after it engulfs, and we should have waited for a bit of a better retrace and have better entries down here before going long. So that's the trades for today. Overall happy with the performance considering I was at work, but definitely could be improved for entries and for risk management.